Hey YouTube, I'm back. I'm actually doing something a little bit differently than I normally do. I'm actually going to be doing a little overview of one of the guns I own. This happens to be a 1967 Yugoslavian Zastava M5966 SKS rifle. This happens to be one of the first rifles I've ever bought. And before I get into showing you what the rifle is all about, let me just show you that the rifle is safe, that there is nothing in the magazine, nothing in the chamber, and let me just dry fire it for you to show you that there is nothing in it. So the rifle is safe. So since this is a Soviet design, it was pretty much outsourced to pretty much every communist and Eastern Bloc country that there is. So there are several different variants of the rifle. There is a Chinese, an Albanian, a Romanian, a very rare East German model, a Vietnamese model. Of course, there is a Russian. But the last and greatest, arguably the greatest version is the Yugoslavian model. The Yugoslavian model was actually produced by a company called Zastava, and if you're not a car person, you probably won't recognize the name Zastava. Zastava actually produced the infamous Yugo. The Yugo is also known to be one of the worst cars of all time, but unlike that turd that they produced in the late 80s, this is actually one of the most solid SKSs that was ever produced. So let me go over the features of the SKS rifle. First off, like every SKS, the most defining feature of it is its attached bayonet, and it is spring-loaded, so you just pop it off with the spring-loaded handle, and then you would swing it over to this ring right here, and it just snaps in like that. And then you would swing it back. There's actually this notch in the stock right here, so the bayonet would actually sit in, so that's a nice little feature that it has. The most defining feature of this particular SKS rifle that defines it from every other SKS is the attached, I think this is a 22mm NATO spec grenade launcher. It's actually meant to shoot off these. This is a real US made pineapple grenade on a US grenade adapter. This is deactivated with no explosives in it, so this is pretty much just for show. But let me just show you how you would shoot off a grenade on a Yugo SKS. So right here is the gas shut-off valve. So right now it's in semi-automatic mode, so you can shoot every time you pull the trigger. It actually holds down the grenade launcher ladder sight, so that's a nice feature. So if I want to shoot off the grenade, I just put it into single shot mode. So now it's pretty much like a bolt action rifle, so you got to pull back the slide every single time you want to shoot off a round. And that actually lets you put up the ladder sight. And all you would have to do is just put a blank into the chamber. You definitely would not want to put a live round into the chamber when you're shooting off the grenade. That would be bad news. And then you would slide on the grenade adapter to the grenade launcher, and then you would just shoot off the blank, and then you're sending the grenade down the way. So that's a really nice feature of the Yugo. Also, since this is the predecessor to the AK-47, another nice feature that it does have is this notch right here. And since it uses the same round as the AK-47, which is a 7.62 by 39, it actually uses these 10-round stripper clips, and it's held into this 10-round box magazine. So you just put the stripper clip into this notch right here like that. You just slide it down with your thumb, and you just put the bullets into the box magazine like that. Throw away the stripper clip, and then you're ready to go. But another nice feature of the SKS rifle, it does have this little lever right here, and then you could just dump all your rounds like that. So that's really nice. This is a really solidly built gun. It's all milled inside and everything, really well put together. It also has this nice beech wood stock, and as you can see, it has probably seen some action at one point in time. There's a lot of dents and dings into it. The lighting in here kind of sucks, so you can't really tell, but it does have some wear on the bluing, and then the wood does have some dents and dings in it. But this gun is really solid. I've had it for about 4 years, and I don't have really any complaints about it. There are two downsides to a Yugo version of an SKS. First of all, Yugoslavia is very poor in chrome deposits, so this does not have a chrome lined barrel. But unless you're going to be shooting thousands upon thousands and thousands of rounds out of the rifle, you're not really going to have any problems with that. It just takes a little bit more cleaning than a standard chrome board SKS would. Also, the gun is pretty heavy. It's like a 9-pound gun, and that really has to do with the grenade launch on the front. That really adds weight to the gun. So this is actually fairly heavy for a rifle. But besides that, it is a really solidly built gun. I've had it forever. I haven't had one problem with it. And if you can definitely find one, definitely pick one up. It's really, really well built. And thanks for watching.